I would like to welcome here in the DEFIS exhibition Mr. Konstantinos Grapsas, Brigadier General retired and Project Officer in the Commission DG DEFIS. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
I would like to make you some questions. First of all, what role can DEFIS establish in the new scene that is created regarding Europe's defense system?
So thank you very much, first of all, for inviting me here, for inviting us also in DEFEA. I followed DEFEA since the beginning, when I was in active duty, the first one, then the second one from DG DEFIS, and now it's the third one. I'm really impressed of the progress, and we are all, me and my colleagues are very impressed. It was a surprise, a very pleasant surprise to see that DEFIS has been very open and more crowded, and it's very nice because the interest for defense technologies and capabilities is now rising, and the Greek companies and the Greek industries should be involved in this. So from our side, from the Commission side, we started this, let's say, journey to defense since 2016, when the President of the Commission announced his vision for EU defense, and his objective to get the European Union and the member states the EU defense in their own responsibility. So one of his axes for this endeavor was the cooperation among the member states and specifically the defense industry, and second, the establishment of a European Defense Fund. So DEFIS here is presenting the European Defence Fund. It's already not old but not young, started in 2021, and it's a program, a funding program for the development of defense capabilities that lasts from 2021 until 2027. It's a quite ambitious program that will fund the defense industry all across Europe, including from all member states, as much as possible companies of all sizes, not only the big players, but also SMEs and mid-caps. And the total budget for this EDF is 7.3 billion euros. So we can say we are allocating 1 billion roughly for every year of the duration of these 7 years. Also, we need to say that this program is addressing research action and development action. 1/3 is allocated of the budget is allocated to research action projects, and the 2/3 to development actions. The research actions are funded 100% from the European Commission. On the other side, the development action, there are some percentages because at this stage, the projects are co-funded by the member states, by the industry, from all the participants there. And of course, there are bonuses in case that they have SMEs, cross-border SMEs, if they have relation with a PESCO project. It's another, we don't have the time to address this. So the funding can be, in the end, very high, the funding from the Commission. However, there will be always a percentage to co-funded by the member states, which we have to say that also, that the member states are in the driving seat of all activities. So the member states are addressing the needs, first of all. They are addressing the requirements. They are addressing the whole framework and how and where to go, what capabilities we should look for, because in the end, the use and the procurement will be from the member states, not from the Commission. So the role of the Commission is up to a point, and then the member states need to decide which technologies, which capabilities they will acquire and use in their armed forces. So the EDF actually is shaping the future, the defense landscape and the future of the armed forces of Europe. This is in a nutshell what EDF is doing and what we are proposing. And it is our great pleasure that after the interactions we had here with the Greek industry, with different companies, they are all very pleased because they have this opportunity to participate in the shaping of the future defense technologies, and they are keen to be part of this funding mechanism and take the most of that. This is, of course, the funding. However, it's the knowledge, because they are interacting with big players and very experienced players at the European level. And of course, they are getting experience from the processes, from the technologies can be shared, and the information can be shared with other participants that are in the context of a consortium.
You covered a lot of topics.
Yes.
And I know you have a little time, so I'm going to make one last question based on what you said. Can you elaborate on the goals, on the goal orientation of the presence of DEFIS here in the DEFEA exhibition? You said some things, but if you can elaborate this.
Yeah. Of course, I touched this because the European Commission wants to see the success. So we came here first to advertise again the EDF, because there are still a lot to learn. The industry needs, there are still a lot of things and information that are missing. Also, at the same time, in parallel, there are companies, SMEs mostly, that they are not fully aware of what is happening and how it works, how they can apply. So it is very important to go there. We had the opportunity to talk with many companies here in Greece. Some of them, they were very, already experienced with EDF and the functions, and they are already participating in consortia.
So you had a positive feedback?
We had a positive feedback, definitely. However, of course, it was a chance also to discuss problems, to discuss issues, because you see, the EDF is not the perfect program, and right now we are in the middle of it, and we are in the middle of the process to evaluate how it went, if there is a need for change, for improvement. So the feedback from the companies was very valuable for all this. At the same time, we had also the opportunity to advertise some success stories in our stand, because we have a stand. We not just advertise EDF, but we show to the public that two projects, the one is EPIC and the other is Eagles. It's the one is from EDF 2021 and the second is from EDF 2022. The first one is development action, and the second is research. So those projects, advertise their success, their progress, and they can show to the audience the technologies they already developed. So it is a very good opportunity to see in real life what they are producing, and all this happened with the funding from the European Commission.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you.